I got an interesting compliment recently. I was at a party last weekend, and this girl came up to me and said, "Hey, Brian, I don't know if you ever get this," which I'm nervous at this point. She's like, "Hey, I don't know if you ever get this, but you're pretty attractive, especially for an Asian." And then I was like, "Oh, thank you. But you could have left out the especially for an Asian part." And then without skipping a beat, she was like, "No." And then I was like, "That's a really mean thing to say to someone, especially to an Asian." Asian men, we get a pretty bad rap on these streets. And there's like weirdly evidence for it now too. Like the online dating site OkCupid conducted a research study to determine the most attractive racial groups according to members of the opposite sex. Is that really the research we need right now? There's like doctors trying to find a cure to Zika virus and AIDS, and the CEO of OkCupid is like, "Yeah, let's hurt someone's feelings." So in order of like most desirable to least desirable, women find white men most desirable, then it goes Latino men, then black men, then I'm not attracted to men, and then Asian men. I don't know if I believe it though, because there's 7 billion people on this planet, and 4.5 billion of them are Asian. That just means Asian men, we are the marching band of Earth. Like, we're not invited to your parties, but we're still having a lot more sex than all of you. Oh, man. Is anyone in a relationship here? Clap if you're in a relationship. Okay, so I'd say like a quarter of you. Yeah, so I read an article that said women are subconsciously more attracted to men in relationships, which means the absolute most attractive a man can look is inside a Bloomingdale's sitting down. So if you're like a single dude, next time you go out, skip the bar, hit up the women's contemporary department instead with your boys. Just like meander with your boys, just be like, "Babe? Babe? Babe?" Sorry, I thought you were my... I'm Brian, by the way.